Hello and welcome to the Cooks Pantry. I'm joined again by the beautiful Court, and I wasn't going to say anything, but I believe in a roundabout way we're matching.
Did you get the email?
It works.
I got the email.
It works. Anyway, it doesn't matter because what we're going to be cooking today is obviously some good old-fashioned home cooking. That's what this place is all about. And what better way to do it than with a good old frittata?
Love a frittata.
Love a frittata.
Fridge raid.
Exactly.
Bottom
That's
of
what
the
it's all about.
fridge, clean it out.
Whatever you've got, we're going to show you the process. Use what you've got in the fridge, whether it's leftovers, meat, veg, anything, whatever you've got. Show you how to turn it into a beautiful family meal for a pretty penny. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure you hit the nail on the head. Frittata is actually Spanish for fridge raid.
Oh, really?
That's what it means,
there
yes. So that's how the old frittata came about. It's about taking whatever you've got left in the fridge and turning it into something amazing. What we're going to be using today is some roasted pumpkin. So we've just got some butternut. We've roasted that off into some 1 centimetre slices, a little bit of oil and salt. So that's just softened up a little bit. And then we're going to be pairing the frittata with a sun-dried tomato jam. So that's what I'll kick off with. You're already madly picking away on the kale. I like that.
Yeah, I read your mind.
So
no stalks.
No stalks.
Yeah, that's a bit too firm for this. Good for minestrone though.
Oh, you use them?
Yeah, these stalks, yeah, put them
Right.
early in your minestrone. I'm a cheapskate, I use everything.
No, that's good. I'll prep the onion. So this is just the base of the sun-dried tomato jam. Olive oil, cook down the onion. And making a jam, it's always a very, very similar process. You cook down your main ingredients, you add a little bit of stock, bit of vinegar, a bit of sugar, and you cook it down until you get that nice jammy consistency.
I like it. So this is almost a savoury jam.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like a chili jam. Onions are in, pinch of salt.
I'll just chop this up,
Yeah.
clank it up.
Yep, we're not going to do anything to that before it goes into the frittata. We've got the pumpkin is roasted off, pretending like that's from last night's dinner, which is exactly what you'd be using.
Yeah.
That's going to go into this pan here, and we'll take it from there. So we're just going to saute these down. Go in, we've just got 1 jar of the sun-dried tomato strips, so no cutting required at all. And while we've got some nice heat in there, and there's no liquid, a bit of caraway. So we're going to go in with a couple of teaspoons of caraway seeds, and they'll start to toast off as we cook down the onions and the semi-dried tomatoes. We're going to go in with a little bit of malt vinegar. So you can hear that. What that's happening is that's a good old deglaze. So that's ripping up any caramelisation, any crust on the base of that saucepan, reintroducing it back into the jam. Brown sugar. So about 1/3 of a cup of each with your vinegar and your sugar. And we're going with about a cup of chicken stock. Now I'm using salt reduced. I tend to use that when I'm working with risottos or anything like that, soups where it's going to reduce.
And you're going to season it as well.
Exactly. So what happens with your stock, when you remove moisture, the salt doesn't go anywhere, it still stays in there. So this just enables you to have control over the seasoning and finishing up at the end.
Yeah.
Instead of throwing it in, reducing it, being too salty, and then it's really hard to sort of bring that back and work it out. So we've got that in there, we'll just let that cook down and start to thicken, get that jammy consistency, and we can crack on with making the frittata, which is the star of the show. So I feel like we say pan on a lot. It is. That's what we're doing here.
Pan on.
Pan on. We need heat. We'll go in with, again, another little bit of oil. Do you want to, you got a bowl there?
Yes.
Start cracking the eggs in. So you go
I can do that.
8 eggs.
8 eggs.
To a cup of cream. So that's going to be our ratio. So you're sorting out the egg base. I'm going to go into the pan with the pumpkin that we roasted off, or had left over, whichever you want to choose. The kale. So we're just going to start to gently saute that down. You just want to lose the stiffness out of the kale. You just want to get it to relax a little bit. Bit of oil in there, a little bit of salt.
You said a cup of cream?
Cup of cream.
And give it a whisk up?
Yep. So we'll go in there. And we're just going to work this around. Like I said, we just want to lose the stiffness out of the kale, just get it to relax in the pan, lose some of the volume as well. So now I can go over the top with some feta and just crumble that.
I'm guessing you could use any cheese left over in the fridge if you've got some Parmesan cheese, that could go in.
Grate it up. If you had Parmesan, I would go like grate it up, put it through your egg mix.
Yep.
So it's definitely well and truly incorporated, nice and evenly spread.
I think most people have some greens, some leftover roast veggies and a bit of cheese in their fridge.
Always got it.
And there's always eggs in my fridge.
So this is just some of the soft ricotta. So I'm just going to put a couple of tablespoons and set them in there. Now, do you want to go over the top of the egg mix?
You're going to let me pull?
Yeah.
Like I'm in.
So in the pan that we're using, we've gone with 8 eggs and a cup of cream. If you've got a smaller pan, if you want to do it in a large roasting tray, just go with that same ratio. So if you need to add more, go another 4 eggs and another half a cup of cream. But that's the kind of ratio, that's the guide that we're working with today. All right, oven's on. In we go. All right, so the oven's set at 200. Frittata's gonna sit in there for about half an hour. Sun-dried tomato jam is just doing its thing, starting to reduce, thicken up nicely. So give it half an hour and we'll come back and
eat.
Eat. Now, I'm pretty happy about that.
Serve it in the pan.
I'm really happy about it. I'm gonna serve it in there, absolutely. A couple of nice big dollops of ricotta in there. I'm gonna turn this off now because this is steaming along. And that's how we do it. You go over the top.
I like it. This is like the ultimate fridge raid, serve in the pan, minimal washing up, clean the fridge out.
Exactly.
And
pair
look
that
at it. It looks amazing
with a
as well.
Little side salad, a little couscous, grain salad, anything like that. And honestly, if you're gonna have it for dinner, you are absolutely sorted. Make it the day before, carve it up.
Cold for lunches.
Cold for lunches.
This ticks all the boxes. Breakfast, lunch, brunch.
The frittata has most certainly got you back.